Yo, hey, we told y'all we will be giving you guys daily content. First and foremost, shout out to Run the Rope Media Podcast for hitting 500 subscribers. Honestly, bro, if I want to do some accurate math, I'm gonna say, bro, we still hit that 500 within a month, bro. It's just
Yeah.
as far as like 1 month's worth of content. So
Mhm.
we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the 500 subscribers. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and just follow us and run the ropes with us because we gonna, like I said, have this content every day. We know last night was Monday Night Raw. We got some, Raw breakdown, talk about a couple things that happened on Monday Night Raw last night. Also, we did a video talking about who Tiffany Stratton can potentially cash in her Money in the Bank championship with. And y'all just gotta go and check out our predictions on that. And we got more prediction videos dropping as well, y'all. So again, make sure y'all stay tuned. And as always, y'all know you got your boy Unbreakable, and we got my boy Dylan over here as well. And if you've been following sports, we've been trying to cheer my boy Dylan up, man. And hopefully today's episode will put a smile on my man's face, man, because his Yankees are definitely not doing the job to do so, man. So talk to me, bro. What we got today?
It's brutal, man. First off, any Yankee fans can feel me, man. 15 years for this is it's
15
embarrassing.
years for a blowout is
It's
wild, bro.
literally embarrassing. So, yeah, man,
It be
we're
like
gonna
that sometimes, man. It be like that.
now I know how some organizations feel. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Not even
we
getting
can't
there.
talk over here in Chicago, bro. So you got it, man. What? So Monday Night Raw, the Raw before Crown Jewel. I'm just still trying to figure out, bro, why they keep showing us this Crown Jewel belt, bro. It's like the
You
beginning of
know?
every episode of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. We see in this crown. It's not like they about to defend this Crown Jewel title. Like,
No,
I
it's a
wish
one
this
and
could have
done.
been something where they, a title that they will actually defend. Kind of how AEW has the ring that MJF wears, and every year
Yeah,
he has to defend that ring in a battle royal. That would be cool, but
yeah.
it don't look like WWE is going to follow those same paths.
Nah, it's. I mean, I guess it's kind of just like a cool side thing that they do, but
It's a
they
side
got the
mission.
people with the white gloves and they got
Yep.
security. Man, this is a one and done. They're never gonna have this again.
In a
I
sense,
mean,
it's almost like the Andre the Giant battle royal, bro. It's like,
yeah, and I don't even know if they're gonna be carrying it. Like maybe like the Monday and the Friday afterwards, maybe they'll have it on that show. But other than that, I think it's dead in the water after this. So
and it shouldn't be, because when I think of Crown Jewel and the championship that they are fighting for, in a sense, they kind of threw it away just how they did the King of the Ring. Like
yeah,
Gunther won King of the Ring. In a sense, I don't want to say he kind of like disrespected the tournament, but like I didn't expect him to wear the crown. I at least expected him to carry it, but he doesn't even, like, they don't even call him, King
I was just gonna
Gunther
say that they don't
or
even
any,
call
like,
him. Nope.
they don't even play on the part that this man won the King of the Ring this year. Like when Bret Hart won, Stone Cold, Owen Hart, etc. Like these guys, they
You,
were the King of the Ring, and they actually, held it to a high
yeah.
standard.
You know who did it the best? Who
Booker
actually
T.
carried Booker T did it
Booker
the
T,
best,
King Booker, bro.
man.
That was honestly
Booker!
one of his
Dude,
best characters, bro.
it was.
It was so cheesy that it worked. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like anything like that will work now, but for the time that we did have King Booker, bro, that was some of Booker T's greatest work, bro.
Some of his best stuff, and you gotta realize during that time, he went with some of the top guys for the world heavyweight title
Bro,
too. He
he
was
was a
going against
world heavyweight champ.
Batista.
He was going against Batista. He
Yeah,
was,
man.
man, like,
It
let's
was
not,
some
I don't know if this was pre King Booker or post King Booker, but like even the best out of seven
yes.
fight that he had with He Who Must Not Be Named. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So one day, I don't know how taboo it is to talk about that guy,
Eh,
but I that could be
just a little
something
bit.
completely different for another story, bro.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
talking about Monday Night Raw, and again, if you are new over here on Run the Ropes Media, we gonna run y'all through the ropes Like we may jump from this turnbuckle to the next turnbuckle, but at the end, we still gonna meet at the center of the ring. So start off how Monday Night Raw went, bro. What you think about how Monday Night Raw started off?
Starting off, obviously, you had Jey Uso come to the ring, interrupted by Jimmy Uso. Usos are back, and I know that you feel a little certain way about it
Yeah, bro.
because,
I'm not here with it, bro. I'm
yeah,
not here for it. It's
you
too
you
rushed.
you feel like it's rushed. And after yesterday, I also feel that way because we also got the first meeting with Sami Zayn, Jay, and Jimmy also backstage.
We've seen that coming
The
too.
Obviously, like I said, everything's gonna be building towards Survivor Series now for War Games. Um, I think it's rushed as well because that's the first time that we see it, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's been gone, he's been doing his own thing, he's kind of been out of the picture of everything, right? So now
Yeah.
all of a sudden you throw him backstage and he's right back in the mix. I also feel like it is slightly rushed, but I mean, what the ultimate goal is if they're doing new bloodline versus old bloodline, you got to start somewhere. We only got Crown Jewel and then right into Survivor Series next month, so I guess it makes sense for it to be going the way it is right now.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
I'm assuming that they are still playing off of people not seeing, some of the stuff that's floating around on, on the internet regarding like, the OG bloodline and things of that nature. So of course we're gonna stick to on a Friday night SmackDown and see exactly how that plays out. But I 100% I feel like it's too rushed. Can they throw some wrenches in there? 100%. Having them having the Sammy Solo talk in the
yeah,
background, that threw a wrench in the plans. I didn't see
yeah,
that coming. Now I'm in the sense like, I don't know, what it's looking like. But
I did like that. I did
also,
like that.
did you see the Crown Jewel poster? Now, I feel like WWE posted that. Am I right or wrong? Did WWE post
Yep.
the
Yeah.
Crown
So
Jewel poster?
yeah, so we also have an added match again. So it's an official seven match card. I know yesterday we said it was 7, but it was only 6 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday they added the 7th, so you're gonna have Jay, Jimmy going against Jay, Jimmy, and who else?
And Roman.
Roman
So
versus
it's I don't know if this is a 3-on-3 or a 3 versus 4 handicap match. Like
That's the thing, I
I'm
don't
not
know
sure.
either. I was also confused about that because they didn't announce from the new bloodline who's gonna be in it. So I don't know if
Hmm.
it's 3, I don't know if it's 4, but whatever the case is,
If
you
anything,
got it.
if they do a 3 versus 3, of course, my main man Tonga Loa probably gonna have to sit this one
Yeah,
out.
he's gonna be he's gone,
Like
bro.
we already kind of see how that one's gonna go,
Yeah,
but see, maybe we gotta wait for Crown Jewel predictions because now that opens up the floodgates of who may be joining. You know what I'm saying? Because I
yeah.
didn't think that they were gonna have any kind of bloodline activities
I
at
didn't think
Crown
so
Jewel.
either. I thought we were saving this bloodline
Yep.
build until Survivor Series, and that's another reason why I thought it was a little rushed, right? Because now
I
all of
was
a
just about to
sudden
say now maybe it doesn't seem that rush now. Now that they
yeah,
throwing in a impromptu match, how
yep,
much sense does it make? We gotta wait and see, bro. But Sami Zayn, some way, somehow, is gonna play a very
definitely.
vital role in this,
Yep,
just like he did the first time, man. So
yep,
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what it is. I'm not super excited. I am happy that Jay did say, man, last time I seen you, bro, we was fighting at WrestleMania. So at
yep,
least they acknowledged that. Like we
yeah,
went from y'all beefing in April to Jimmy getting taken out to now y'all hugging. I'm just like,
mhm.
so I know birthdays passed, Father's
Yeah,
Day passed, like so y'all ain't had nothing to say, for the last 6 months. So
yeah,
you know how I've been feeling about this, bro. Very, very rushed with this storyline.
yeah, we're gonna get into it on Saturday with the predictions and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but overall, my excitement level for Crown Jewel as a whole is really not there. Um, it's a little bit more intriguing now because they just keep adding matches. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Who knows? Maybe they'll add another one by after SmackDown. I doubt it. I mean, I think 7 is probably the max that they would do, but yeah, it's I'm gonna watch it obviously.
Of
Like
course,
I'm
yeah.
excited for certain matches and stuff, but there's other stuff on there maybe you didn't even need, right? Like we're gonna get into it again on Saturday. I just have to mention it again. They always are doing these women's mixed or women's tag matches, just throwing people in there, bro. Like, I don't know.
But the thing
Yeah,
is, I am happy that they did go to at least a 7 card. I'll be okay with
yeah,
8. And the reason being is because if you think of 2 matches, right? 2 matches can equate to an extra 30 minutes of wrestling that
yeah.
we
It can.
missing on Monday Night Raw. Because
Yep.
when you add in commercials, you probably got maybe like 10 to 15 minutes worth of commercials in that 1 hour, 20 minutes
Hmm.
max. So by them giving us an extra 2 matches, that's good. I'm
Yeah,
liking that, bro. I'm liking because the product, the the product, I just feel like it's too patchy. It's too patchy with these 2 hour breaks, and now we got super and I like it. I like the superstar jumping from show to show, but it gotta make sense. It gotta flow, and it's just like even Monday Night Raw. Let's start with the first match. What was the first match that we had for Monday Night Raw?
well, I think before the first match, right, you had the Seth and Bronson stuff backstage.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I actually kind
Traditional.
of I've been actually kind of enjoying it, to be honest. It's
It's just been
something different.
brawls, and that's it. They've been fighting, but you can tell 1 week Seth Rollins has the upper hand.
Yep.
But he can't have the upper hand every week. So now we
No.
got to give Bronson Reed the upper hand. So
Yep.
now, in a sense, this makes it a toss-up match at the pay-per-view. It's not like Seth Rollins beat him down 2 weeks in a row, and now we know Bronson Reed is going to get the dub at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yep.
we got to save for the predictions. I was about to say who I want to win and who I think should win, but yes, I feel
Yeah,
like
we'll
it's
save
a
that.
good build-up. But what does this do for Seth Rollins? What does a fight with Bronson Reed does for Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins is always in the world title picture. So if we're
Yeah.
not putting Bronson Reed in the world title picture, what's the point of him fighting Amir Carter? And I actually like Bronson Reed. They definitely need to throw some gold on him ASAP. They
Again,
do.
though, is that rushed? Because let's be honest, he really hasn't been like like in the main mix. It's only really been like a month since he started with Seth with the whole
Yeah,
tsunami
since he
thing.
started with Seth, man. But like, even if we go back to his days in NXT, he was a North American champion
Yeah.
down there in NXT. Then I know he went to TNA for a little bit, and he came back. And I feel like they need manpower. Like, I'm more of a Bronson Reed fan than a Braun Strowman fan. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
as far as just the athleticism, just as far as entertainment, I don't know. Like, Braun Strowman has really, he's just like, maybe it's the whole Bray Wyatt thing, bro, but I just feel like they don't know what to do with him at this point now, man. It's just
Yeah.
he's just a big man that's tag teaming with Rey Mysterio not too long ago, bro, and was like helping the LWO and like throwing them with like the New Day attack. Like, they need monsters. You know what I'm saying? They need guys like a Kane, Undertaker, like big guys. Like, they don't have Big Show no more. You know what
Mm-mm.
I'm saying? They don't use Omos. So it's just like they need somebody with like a destructive force that can just run rampant on Monday Night Raw. And the only a good guy Braun Strowman I can't get with. A heel Braun Strowman, I probably could work with it, bro. Certain guys I just feel like should be heels. Seth Rollins is a heel, bro. He's a heel. His best work is a heel. Bronson
Mm.
Reed, his best work is just him destroying folks, bro. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes.
I'd like to see him join the Wyatts. Because other than that, I mean, like you just mentioned, what else are you going to do with him? So I think that would make perfect sense. You also kind of elevate him, right? He's in a bigger spot.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we didn't see the Wyatts last night. However, if you did pay attention to their socials, there was an interview, and in the back of one of the interviews, they had Miz going into the bus, and they
Mm-hmm.
had Dexter Loomis pull him into the bus.
Mm.
So just another thing that they're playing with the whole Wyatts and the Miz thing. I guess we could just talk about that
For
next.
what?
The first match on the card was the LWO versus the New Day. I don't even want to talk about that, bro, because I'm done with the whole New Day thing, man. Are you gonna turn on each other, or are you not gonna turn on each other, man? Like, let's do
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like, you've been
I
playing this
really,
out for months now.
want. How was the Odyssey Jones thing gonna play out? You know what I'm saying? Like, now we got
Yeah,
the what ifs, because clearly you can see like they had a plan.
yeah, they
They had
did.
a plan, and now they have to pivot, and we
Yep.
don't know what to do at this pivotal point right now. We don't know if we
Yeah.
should break y'all up. We don't know if we should keep. But the New Day does not have. New Day does not have that Kofi Mania momentum that they had years ago with the
No, no way.
bootios and the
Yeah.
pancakes. Like it's played out. But
Yep.
what are we gonna do? Are we gonna make Kofi Kingston go back to SOS and then it's SOS and
Bro,
then
you
like
remember
bro like
I actually mentioned that. I just saw a clip the other day on Twitter about that when they had his character, right? But apparently, like, on Raw one day, they just told him to drop the accent.
accent,
Have you
yeah.
seen that clip with Triple H was
And
like,
then Triple
"Hey,
H
what
like, yo,
happened to
what
your
happened to your
accent,
accent or
bro?"
something? Yeah, bro. Like, what
Yeah.
can they do with Kofi? Kofi was a WWE champion. Big E
Yeah.
was a WWE champion. It's almost like the New Day is kind of in that street profit gray area,
Yeah.
bro, where
Yep.
you got one star.
Mhm.
And since you're talking about socials, I don't know if you've been peeping my boy Montez Ford. His socials, he been posting every tag team. Like I need a street profit heel turn, bro. I just
Yeah.
need some change. New Day, when New Day played as a heel, they were good. Like I'll even take them back as some cheating heels, bro. But like you got the authors of pain on it. I don't, bro. Monday Night Raw and SmackDown flip flop so much between who's
I
a top
know.
show. And right now, I feel like SmackDown has the top product
Definitely. I
because
agree.
Monday Night Raw is just, man, bro, all over the place.
It is, it really is. And it's not like it's, bad. It's just like it you can clearly tell that there's certain storylines or certain characters that they just don't know what to do with, and then they're
Mm-hmm.
like they won't pivot it. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll just keep the guys doing the same thing week
Same
after week.
thing.
It's I don't know. It's kind of frustrating as a viewer to be honest because if you're just gonna do the same stuff over and over again and it's not gaining any momentum, well, like why not bring up some different stars or try to build other characters at the
But
same
who can
time?
we bring up right now, though, bro? Like the days of NXT having stars,
Let's talk about NXT for a second, just because it is tonight, right? When are you gonna bring up Trick Williams?
he's the biggest guy that they got.
That's what I'm saying. It's like in NXT there used to be a clear path. Okay, you would you would build up yourself, you become champion, you drop the belt,
Yep.
and if it was close to Royal Rumble, you debut in the Rumble,
Yep.
and
Or
then
SummerSlam,
you
Survivor
or
Series, one of the big
exactly.
pay-per-views.
It's like now they're stuck down there, and I feel like it's gonna get worse because
It
of the
is.
2-hour Monday Night Raws.
It is, bro. And you want to also know why it's going to get worse because they don't have any star power.
Yeah,
Braun Breaker was their last star. They have stars in the women's division, and maybe
yeah.
that's what they're doing. Like they put
The
in a
women's
bag
division
into
is
the women's
stacked.
division right now.
Yeah.
Like they dang near just got three of the biggest women stars on the independent circuit, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So as far as their women division, and we kind of talked about that yesterday, how we
Mhm.
were saying like the NXT women division is crisp
Yeah.
compared to like your main roster women's matches with as far as like the flops and the mistakes and
Yep.
all kind of things, bro. So they need to find a happy median. It's always heavy on one side. Like
Mhm.
one side, you got the men talent being A1, the tag team division being A1, or the women's division being A1, but it's never been really cohesive. It was
Facts.
cohesive back in the day, but
Yeah.
you got to think who's running, who are the main people that's running the highlight of WWE right now. Your main guys are NXT people. If we
Yeah.
really thinking about it, bro, the Attitude Era is done. Ruthless
Yeah.
Aggression Era, those people are gone. So
Mhm.
now we're in this new generation where we got Gunther is a champion. He was the NXT UK champion. He was I don't even did he even win an NXT championship? The regular one? I don't think so. But he
I'm
started
not
out in
sure.
NXT UK.
Yep.
Who else we on
Walter. It wasn't even Gunther, it
he
was
was
Walter.
Walter. He was Walter.
Yeah.
I mean, SmackDown got Cody, but Cody isn't a WWE grown star. He grew on the independent circuit and
Cody
became the
Rhodes?
American Nightmare. So we don't really
It
have
that
any.
the character was
Co-
born elsewhere,
So
but
would you
he
say
was
Cody
he's a
Rhodes was a WWE grown superstar?
Yeah, I mean, that's how he
Nah,
got into.
bro.
Yeah, bro,
Mm-mm.
he got into the business that way. He didn't
He,
start on independent
he,
circuit, no.
he got his name on the independent circuit, bro.
He's a homegrown star that they didn't know what to do with. He would have been stuck in the same character.
Cody wasn't a star in WWE prior, bro. I wouldn't
He
give him
had
that star category. I wouldn't give him
I
a
didn't
star
say star.
category.
No, I didn't say star. I said he's a homegrown talent that they didn't know what to do with. He
Okay.
had to leave to elevate the character and stuff like that, but, I mean, he spent more time in WWE than he did on the independent circuit.
He did.
Independence
He became popular because of that
Yeah,
independent circuit, though.
correct, but why were people tuning in to begin with? Because he was a former WWE superstar, right? So, I don't know, that's a little that one's a little iffy to
That
say
I mean,
he's not a homegrown
I see what
WWE
you're
guy.
saying because it's not like he didn't hold gold. He definitely held
Yeah,
gold prior to going to
yeah,
New Japan
yeah.
and
He
going to
had a
AEW.
name
So
associated.
he did hold some gold. He did.
Yeah. He
He
might
did.
not have been a
What was
superstar, but
the second match?
then we also had, The Miz and the Final Testament and all that good stuff, right?
All
The
that good
Miz
stuff, right?
the Miz wants out of the Final Testament, man.
Yeah.
He's terrified of the Wyatts right now. You had a little backstage segment with R-Truth that I thought was hilarious. He goes, they gonna die." He's
Our
Yo,
truth
R-Truth is the
has been a golden a golden egg for WWE over the last couple years, bro.
he's an
Like they
unsung
don't take my
hero.
man seriously, but like I feel like he's one of those WWE treasures, man, where they just don't
Yeah.
want to get rid of him, and
No,
they
yeah.
shouldn't,
No.
and they shouldn't. Like he plays his role perfectly fine.
Yep, I agree. I think that storyline has some steam now because they're incorporating the Wyatts. I mean, that's more of the matchup I wanted to see to begin with. I didn't want the
Hmm.
American made stuff, right? They're not made for this type of rivalry that they can have with the Final Testament. Final Testament is more of that darker side, right? So
Yeah.
it molds good together.
Hmm.
It's going to be interesting to see. I don't know really how the Miz plays into the overall thing. I think it's just again
He
I
needs
think
something to do.
he needs something to do, so
He
that's
needs
why they
something to do.
incorporated it with him, but that storyline, it's gonna have to play out. It's better than what it was previously, and at least it gives Karrion Kross and the Final Testament something to do too that's more elevated, because I think he's good, man. I think Karrion
I
Kross
like
is good,
Karrion
bro.
Cross, bro. It's a couple
Yeah,
of them NXT guys that like Karrion Cross. I like. I was a fan of Keith Lee. You know, it's a couple of them NXT guys. I'm just like, man, y'all just not using these guys right.
yeah,
Like Karrion Cross can definitely be in the Intercontinental Championship picture, bro. Like he got a nice stable behind him. He just got too many L's behind his belt. It's like once you get that person, like when was the last time Karrion Cross won a match, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a minute since like, and I feel like when he first came back, he had some momentum. Like I'm like Triple H gonna do him right. They
yeah.
gonna do him right, bro. But too much
He's
talent, bro. Too
he's a
much
guy.
talent.
He's a guy. Eventually, I could see him break out to be, a singles competitor that is like a mid Carter at least, and then
Mm-hmm.
I think he can elevate himself too because I like him, man. But we'll have to wait and see. Kind of how that plays out. What's your
Yeah.
interest level on that?
Zero.
Is it really you just don't care at
Zero.
all about? Okay, all
Zero.
right, it's fair.
The Authors of Pain could have been something good, man, but they just squashed them too quick. Like I
Yeah,
don't see how they bring. It's almost how kind of like they did. What was her name, bro? Emma. You remember Emma who used to do this?
yeah,
You remember
yep,
when they brought her
yeah,
back
yeah,
and she literally won no matches when they brought her back.
yep,
It was almost
yeah.
like, what's the point of bringing them back if y'all
I
just gonna
agree.
bury them? Like we understand that you can't win a match every single week. I
Yeah,
get that. But it's just like when you got these teams and they like supposedly brute forces, like
hmm
y'all got the Authors of Pain losing to the LWO, like make it make sense. And this is kind of what I was talking to you about with the Tiffany Stratton predictions. I'm just like, how are we making this stuff realistic?
yeah.
Realistically, Nia Jax should be the most dominant women's
I
champion
know, I
that we
know.
have on the roster. But y'all gonna have her lose to
My only caveat to that, like, you guys gotta watch that video, right? But my only caveat to that was she wasn't built up that way. Like, she already had previously lost a bunch of matches to smaller,
Mhm.
to make that point in smaller women, right? Like, not as this brute force that was being
Yeah.
built up to be this unstoppable force. She's already lost, so the mystique, I think, is tarnished there. Similar to like you said with Bronson Reed. Right now they're building him to be that brute force. And that's why you could see him as the guy, right? Like the champion, because he's a believable dominant
He
force.
is.
But we're gonna go down that line. Wait for the predictions on
Mm-hmm. I sure was
for
about to tell you
Crown Jewel.
who I think should win, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on who I think
Yeah.
should win that match for real, bro.
Yep.
So okay, Authors of Pain. Why is the thing is with the YS6, bro, is what factions? We don't have any factions of what you got Uncle Howdy, you got Eric Rowan, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy. So you got a 4-man team, and then you got Nikki Cross. What
Mm-hmm.
other 4-man teams do we got? Or 3-man teams? It's not a lot that they can do
Yeah.
unless they DX this thing. Okay. What
Yeah.
I mean by DX, make Uncle Howley the focal point, put some gold on him. Eric Rowan, or maybe they do Joe Gacy and Dexter Loomis. Put some tag titles on these guys. Like
Yeah.
you gotta make them worthy, because the whole Wyatt family, like you said, bro, you said this perfect. You said it perfect. It was almost like they had a diamond in their hand, bro, and then like they just dropped it, because
Yep.
how the cinematics they had the day of the Wyatt debut, it still lives in a lot of people's head, bro. But since
Man.
then, where has that destruction been? It hasn't been
Non-existent.
anywhere else, bro. Like
Nope.
a good one. Like if we want to make some money, hello, Triple H, somebody, we need to build up Imperium. Okay, we need to build up Imperium. Like we need somebody worthy of fighting these guys that we know. Oh man, I don't know if they're gonna win. I don't know if they're gonna win, because who they got on SmackDown as a faction to fight? Nobody. So the only thing is, like,
The only
I
real
heard
big
that they were gonna,
faction.
bring Ilya Dragunov into Imperium before he got hurt. I feel like that would have been good, bro.
That
And
would
I
have
feel
been
like
good.
that would have been good for him. Like Ilya
Yeah.
Dragunov, I like him as a wrestler, but as a single competitor, I can see them. What's her name, man? What's her name? Ira Valkyria. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I can see them doing him like
Lyra
her.
Valkyria. Yep.
Yeah, like where she's a star, but she's a mid carder, but they gonna have them flip flopping from like NXT. And then again, we haven't even seen her in weeks. So I can see
Yeah.
Elliot Dragunov being
She might
lost in
be
the
hurt.
sauce, bro. Last I seen her, she was on NXT.
Yeah, she might be hurt or something like that. Maybe. Because it's kind of weird that she kind of dropped off. But again, to this point, though, man, like, do we need more factions? Do we need more teams? We got so many teams right now that they're not doing much with. So I don't know, man. We're gonna have to wait for this whole thing to play out. Speaking of another team and another faction, next up, well, let's just talk quickly. I mean quickly because
Uh-oh.
we've already mentioned this. The Judgment Day is
Oh yeah,
just
yeah,
is
yeah,
crumbling as we speak. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
it's
bro.
just it's so
It's
stale right
terrible.
now.
It's
They
terrible,
had,
bro.
and if you notice too, bro, they tried to draw even more intrigue to this yesterday by saying Dominik's gonna face a former world champion. They
Mm-hmm.
posted it on social media. They said it, throughout the call. Man, it's just Damian Priest, dog.
Yeah.
It's
And
the
even
same
Damien, bro,
stuff.
I'm just like even Damien Rhea Ripley, man. Bro, I don't want to say this, but I think I'm just tired of the raw product, bro. Like I just feel like we need something fresh after like Survivor Series, after War Games. Like I
Yeah,
don't want to see another Damian Priest versus Gunther. I don't want to see that.
yeah.
Like I wasn't even invested in it the first time around. So
Hmm.
I dang sure don't want to see it again. Like I don't know what Monday Night Raw needs to do to make it good, but they are taking away people's time from with this bloodline stuff. They are taking away time with this Cody Rhodes versus Gunther talking about Crown Jewel. Like they wasting a lot of time on non-Raw talent. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? In which they could be putting this time towards continuing. Cody Rhodes don't need a 20-minute promo. We've heard
No.
enough of those. Gunther doesn't need another 10-minute promo. We've heard enough of those. You know what I'm saying? So the product just needs to be just fast paced. They kind of how when they started off Raw last week when Seth Rollins just kicking Bronson Reed right in the back of the head,
Yeah,
and then we going straight
yeah.
to action. Like we need more of that. the more it is. That's how I
Yes,
feel, bro. And the Judgment Day is just all this, man. All that.
I agree. I agree. I mean, the only interesting part I thought from yesterday with the Judgment Day was strictly just Finn Balor and that one backstage segment, how he's
Mm-hmm.
kind of going after everybody. Yeah, I kind of like it because I just want Finn to be off on his own now, bro.
Yeah,
Like
he definitely needs to, bro.
have him be fed up with what they're doing, and then have him turn on them and just go off on his own. Don't have this drawn out feud though when he turns. We
Yeah.
don't need that, man. Just have him
But
go off on
even
his
like who are
own.
you feud with in the Judgment Day? JD McDonough? Like
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean who if anything, who's gonna take them tag titles from them? That's my question.
who knows that they don't
Who-
defend them, so
it's in fact and Finn Balor hasn't been in a match in weeks as well, bro. Like
I know. Yeah.
what we got next, bro?
I mean, honestly, that was pretty much it. You had Sheamus and
Ludwig. How did that match end,
eh,
bro? Who got the dub for that match?
I gotta be honest, I forget, bro. I
Man,
forget.
I'm telling you, Raw has been forgetful just a tad
It
bit,
is.
man. Like
It is.
it has been. Like I don't even remember the outcome of that match. I remember watching it, but for $100 right now, bro, I couldn't tell you who won. Like,
I
did it end
couldn't
in
either.
DQ? Like that's typical fashion,
I
for it
couldn't
to end
either.
in a DQ. Like I can't see them having Ludwig lose again, but I did hear it was like some backstage stuff on that. But
And that's like a four-man trio right there, right? It's
mm-hmm.
either Sheamus going against Ludwig, it's either Sheamus going against Butch or Pete Dunne, whatever you wanna call the guy, or it's either or before Dragunov got hurt, he was in the mix,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it, bro. They
Yeah.
don't ever freaking get out of that
It's the
revolving
same.
circle.
It's the same circle, bro.
So,
And that's why I'm looking more into like SmackDown, man. Even NXT has gotten real stale too, bro. It
it
has no star power really on NXT, man.
it's
So
gone stale, but I've been enjoying the product on NXT more than Raw. I'll say it.
really,
I have, bro. I have. Just because it's a little bit more fresh, I think, right?
yeah,
Because
that's because Shawn Michaels, bro. That's
yeah.
because only thing NXT need is more star power, and I'm not talking about bringing down AJ Styles or bringing down Finn Balor or heck, what's up with Shinsuke, bro? Like what's up with Shinsuke? Like I wouldn't mind them bringing Shinsuke back down to
I was
NXT,
never a
bro.
big fan of Shinsuke, I gotta be
No
honest.
way, really? I was a
At
huge
first
Shinsuke fan,
at
bro.
first when he came over, I was, but then, like, I don't know, it seems like the past couple of years, like, what have they been they
Nothing.
kinda buried him, to be
They
honest.
did, bro.
Yeah.
They in a sense they almost AJ Styling Shinsuke. But hey, this could be a whole different video, bro. Just on some of our superstars that we want to get one more. AJ Styles probably got half of a push left, bro. Like I can't
Yeah.
see them putting no more gold on AJ Styles. Uh,
It's unfortunate he got hurt, man, because I don't even know when he's gonna recover from
yeah,
that,
and he
and
just
he's
got
older,
back.
and he's
He just
older.
he's probably at home considering like, man, am I gonna return? Like real,
Yeah.
like he's
'Cause
at that.
he said, I think at the beginning of this year, he said that he didn't have much longer left.
Yeah, he did, bro.
So the
He
fact that
did.
he got hurt
Injury after
is
injury, man. Like I'm a huge AJ Styles fan, bro.
yeah.
Huge AJ Styles fan. Huge Shinsuke fan, bro. Like a lot of the guys, huge Finn Balor fan, man. Like those are the guys that I feel like never really got they time to shine.
There's
Finn
so
had his
many of
chance
those.
and he got hurt. He never got it again. Shinsuke got the Intercontinental Championship on the main roster. That was about it, bro. Like I even like Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Like I
Yeah.
like DIY, but I don't like this. I feel like they about to turn heel soon, and I feel like they'll be better as a heel team, man. So we'll see. So let us know how y'all feel about Monday Night Raw. Let us know if y'all are enjoying it. Maybe things will pick up a little bit more after, Crown Jewel this Saturday. And maybe we can
I
start filling in a couple more puzzle pieces that we just like, yo, what's going on?
yeah. Yeah. I think, after Crown Jewel, obviously, the pieces are gonna get laid out definitely a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think the main thing out of Crown Jewel, which is kinda crazy to say, right? Because you have, like, a bunch of champions on there, but I think the main thing, honestly, coming out of Crown Jewel is what's gonna happen with the Bloodline. Honestly.
That and the Crown Jewels champion. See, every those three big matches got
And
implications that's gonna have
well,
us looking.
and stay tuned for the predictions because I think it's going to be interesting. The Cody versus Gunther match.
Yep,
That's all I'll
that's what
say.
I was saying, bro.
Yeah.
The prediction video, we're gonna be able to talk more.
Yes.
Because I feel like we're watching the Cody Gunther match for a specific reason,
Yep.
right? Because I feel like something that may lead up to something that's Survivor Series. We just gotta wait and see.
Yep.
The women's championship match. We trying to see what might go on with that. Then you got the bloodline. So maybe to go back to what you said earlier, you was like, yeah, maybe I'm not that interested in maybe Crown Jewel, bro, might be
It's intriguing,
it
but
may
it's
be
not like
intriguing.
it's intriguing, definitely intriguing, and, there's some good stuff on there. It's not like a PLE that I'm, like, revving to go like a
Yeah.
SummerSlam or Royal Rumble, but
But I
it's
think because we pretty much kind of feel the predictions, we just trying to watch it just to see if we gonna be right. So we
yeah.
need y'all to make sure y'all tune in. This will be our first live stream.
Yep.
Okay, this will be our first live stream. So y'all watching with us, we want to interact with y'all, man. We want y'all to ask questions. We want to chill. We want to vibe. Again, this is probably will be the new layout going forward. When it comes to the PLEs, we will go live early before with our predictions, and then we'll hit y'all with a video after with just like our thoughts on the PLE and
Yep.
the future after these PLEs, man. So that was Monday Night Raw, bro. In a nutshell, kind of not in a nutshell, man. Because again,
Yeah.
over here on Run the Ropes, we gonna run
Right.
y'all from turnbuckle to turnbuckle, man. But at the end, Dylan, what we gonna do? We gonna meet right back in the center of the ring. So that's
We're
where
gonna
we at
lock
right
up in the
now.
middle. Gonna lock up in the middle.
So again,
But
y'all, make sure y'all smash that thumbs up. Make
before
sure
we
y'all
close
subscribe
out
to the channel. Go ahead.
before we close out, at the end of after every show, we like to do a little bit of a rating. What is your rating of the Raw?
Man, bro, seeing how we couldn't even remember some of the finishes on the
We'll do a
matches,
one. We'll
bro.
do a 1 through 5.
1 through 5, bro. I'm gonna go 2 out of 5, bro.
I don't even give it that. I'm gonna say 1.5.
Word, man. Yeah, it wasn't the best, bro. It
Yep.
definitely wasn't the best. It could have been better. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 1 out of 5
Pretty rough.
to so combined, we're gonna give it like a 1.75. For Monday. So Monday Night Raw rating this week get a 1.75, y'all.
Yep.
Let us know how y'all rate Monday Night Raw as well.
Yeah, let us know all that down below. And stay tuned to the Instagram because on Friday we're gonna be posting the time we're gonna go live because right now we don't know what time we're gonna go live. And you guys let us know too, like what time do you want us to go live before the actual, main PLE? Because we also got to remember the PLE, I believe is an early start
It
time
is,
because it's
bro. I want to say
in
1 o'clock your time, so 12 mine.
yeah,
So we might
yeah,
have to go
so
live around 10:30, 11 o'clock my time, 12 o'clock
yeah.
your time. So
Yeah, so let us know down below what you guys prefer, if it's super early or whatever the case is, but we will notify you guys on Friday. If you guys enjoyed this, like it, share it, comment, do all that good
all
stuff.
that stuff, man. Hey, hit the like button so the Yankees can win tonight, man,
Oh
and
my god.
Dylan can be in and he can be in better spirits, y'all. Come on now. Let's get a dub, bro. Let's get a dub, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate you, man. And let us know. Again, y'all, let us know how y'all felt about Monday Night Raw. You got your boy Unbreakable.
You got Dylan?
And we out.
Peace.
Peace.